Hi, everybody. Welcome to the channel, Stock Wizards, with your host, Easy Eric. Keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Today, we're going to be looking at JOBY Aviation. So, I'm going to give you an idea of what the company does and also some price targets where we can enter and hopefully we can make some money. So Joby Aviation is an eVTOL company, which is electric vehicle takeoff and landing. From what I can see, it being in the future is taking the place of helicopters. It's also an electric vehicle also, so it doesn't have anything that's bad for the environment, which is definitely the future. All right, so what it actually does is, let's actually take a look at what it looks like. So here's what it looks like. They have some news coming up that just came out on the 12th. Joby Aviation eVTOL ready for FAA aircraft conformity inspection. That's some good news, especially if they pass that inspection. So do your due diligence, do some research, check out the company, see what they do, see what they're all about. They do have over 2,000 hours of test flights. I do believe that's the highest of any company. I'm not sure any other company even has close to 200, but don't quote me on that. Definitely go ahead and look that up as well for some verification. They're also working with NASA right now so they can find out about their noise and how much noise it makes as well. From what I've read, they're really quiet. So what it does is it will land on the ground, fly up like a helicopter, and then take off like a plane. So I can definitely see when it's first coming around being for the ultra rich to fly from Manhattan all the way out to the Hamptons. So what they're really going to be like in essence is they're going to be flying taxis. That's what they're going to be. All right, so let's dig into the chart, see what we can find, see where we can buy it, see where we can make some money. Okay, so we're looking at the daily chart right now. What that means is each one of these candles represents 1 day of trading. Okay, so I do have some lines drawn out: 857, $9.30, $10.12. These are areas that are acting as support and resistance for the stock. So these are ideal places that where you want to try and enter. Okay, so you can see here at the 857 mark, it has come down all the way back to October 15th, a month ago, and tested this. It dropped to a low 858. It dropped to a low of 864. It dropped to a low of 867 on October 29th. And even all the way back here, it did drop a little bit below it, 825, back in all the way in August. Back in August 20th, 855. There was some times it did drop below, but it did, as you can see, as soon as it dropped all the way down there, 783, it bounced all the way up. So now it's testing this level again. Currently, right now, it closed at 880. I can definitely see it opening tomorrow higher, but it is in a buy zone right now. But if it goes to the point where it starts hitting over $9, that's not really a place that you want to enter it unless you're a long-term investor. You're for a long-term investor, if you want to pay $9 for Joby, I still see that as a good price. However, if you want to make sure that when you do buy it, it goes up, so your money's going up, you want to try and get it in the range of 857, give or take 15 cents. Okay, so that's the range ideally where you want to buy it. There is the possibility it can drop down again and test these levels of 783 and $7.88. If it were to test those levels, I can see it bouncing up again. I don't see it really going any lower than that. Also, we can take a look at the RSI. You can see down here, there's another chart, if you will. Currently, right now, it's at 42. Anything around 30 means it's over sold. So that's a technical part to where technical traders are going to buy it. Okay. So you can see it consolidated for a really long time. Okay. We're going to zoom in, take a look at the hour chart, see what it looks like as well. Same thing. It's going to come down, hit that level, bounce up. Come close to it, bounce up. Come down to it. And also, there's points where it hit the 930 mark, and that's why I have that drawn out there as well. Hit 927, bounce down. 928, bounce down. 928, bounce down. So that's the levels it seems like it's bouncing between, which is called consolidation or trading sideways. All right. So I can see it coming down again, dropping a little far, a little more down, and then boom, hitting back up. Definitely above 9. 930. If it hits above 930, we can have some range up into the 1012 mark. You can see it hit there a couple of times, hit it and then bounce down, hit it and then bounce down. Couple of things that do make me a little bit nervous are the moving averages. This blue and red line. Now those are moving averages. So this is a 50-day moving average for the price, and that's a 200-day moving average for the price. It's trading below them, which typically indicates a bearish sentiment. But on the 4-hour chart, it's falling below it as well, the 50-day. On the daily chart, it's testing the 50-day. You can see sometimes this also acts as resistance as well. It'll hit this line and won't go above it. So here it hit a high 945, 948, excuse me, and the 50-day moving average is 943. So sometimes it'll also hit that as resistance. However, if it can break out and come close to the 200-day moving average, then we can be in a little bit more consolidation at higher prices and then start making our next legs up. I think it's time for the stock to start moving. It has kind of been stuck in neutral for a while as well. So definitely keep an eye on it. Definitely if it's something that you want to invest in, take a look at it, look it up, do some research on it. It is a pretty cool company. They are doing some pretty good things as well. So definitely keep it on your radar. All right. We're going to revisit Rocket Lab. I went ahead and made a video that I published late. I created it on the 12th, but we're going to go ahead and do some back testing and see what actually happened. So I made it on the 12th. I believe the price I actually made it at, it was $14.34. So here we are on the daily chart. The low of that day was 14.08. The high was 14.48. Next day went a little higher, then boom, started bouncing. All right. The high today was 1675. All right, so I had mentioned in the video 1434 with a range to buy it of 1394, give or take 15 cents, and then it actually hit within that range, 1406, 1408, right within that range. So if you had bought it within that range, you'd be making some money right now. All right. So I wanted to go ahead and revisit, see how the last trade worked out for us. All right. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Look out for other videos that'll be coming up. Leave some comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck, everybody. Let's get this money.